Are you ready to have your mind blown? These 51 random facts are not only jaw-dropping, but also quite educational. Get ready to learn some unbelievable things about the world around us. Let's dive in. Fact 1. The most effective hunter with a 95% success rate is the dragonfly. This is because the dragonfly's optic nerve connects directly to its wings, allowing it to react incredibly quickly, often before the prey even realizes it's been targeted. Dragonflies are the ninjas of the insect world. Fact 2. A second is called a second because it is the second division of an hour by 60, with the first division being a minute. A simple fact, but a crucial one in understanding time measurement. Fact 3. Sounds from far away seem louder when it's going to rain. This is because sound travels better through water in the air, so as rain approaches, the water content in the air amplifies sound. So that distant train you can barely hear might sound much louder before a storm. Fact 4. The Himalayas grow about 1 centimeter, 0.394 inches, every year. This is due to the tectonic plates that are constantly rising and pushing the mountain range higher. Fact 5. When hummingbirds sleep, they slow down their hearts to the point where they are nearly dead. It's a survival mechanism called torpor, where their body shuts down to conserve energy. Fact 6. There are monkeys in Indonesia that have adapted to the modern world for their benefit. These monkeys run a ransom market by stealing phones, purses, and video cameras from tourists and refusing to return them unless given a cracker in exchange. Fact 7. Army ants will create balls during high water floods. These balls, made up of thousands of ants, will roll and float, allowing every ant to breathe as they form a living raft. Fact 8. Squids have donut-shaped brains that go around their throats. If a squid swallows a piece of food too large, it can compress its brain, potentially causing brain damage or even death. Fact 9. Chocolate, or more specifically cocoa beans, is a poison to many animals. Dogs, cats, and even birds can die from eating chocolate, as the compound theobromine, derived from cocoa, is toxic to them, like cyanide, but without the dramatic flair. Fact 10. The cracking sound a bullwhip makes when properly wielded is actually a small sonic boom. The end of the whip, called the cracker, moves faster than the speed of sound, which is why it produces that distinct crack. Fact 11. The last day that all humans were living on Earth together was November 2nd, 2000. Since then, there has always been someone aboard the International Space Station, marking the first time in human history that humanity has been split between Earth and space. Fact 12. Dogs can tell time by smell. They have an incredible sense of smell, with more than 200 million smell receptors, compared to humans' 5 million. They can detect how long you've been gone based on how much your scent has dissipated. Fact 13. When you sense something spicy on your tongue, it's not a taste, but rather a sensation of pain. Your mouth perceives the capsaicin in spicy foods as a burning pain, not a flavor. Fact 14. The main reason soccer balls were originally black and white was to improve visibility on black and white television. The design helped people at home clearly see the ball against the grass, which made broadcasting games more efficient. Fact 15. The chemical compound used to make fake banana flavor is the same compound that honeybees used as an alarm pheromone. So, if you're near a beehive and you suddenly smell banana, you might want to run. Fact 16. Vultures urinate on their legs and feet to cool off on hot days, a process known as urohydrosis. Their urine also helps kill any bacteria or parasites they pick up from walking on dead animals or carcasses. Fact 17 to 12 people have walked on the moon, while only 3 people have ventured to the bottom of the Mariana Trench, the deepest part of the world's oceans. Fact 18. Penguins have a special gland above their eye that converts salt water into fresh water, helping them survive in the harsh, saline conditions of the ocean. Fact 19. Jupiter is so large that it doesn't orbit the Sun by itself. Instead, the Sun and Jupiter orbit a point just above the Sun's surface, making it act more like a binary star system. Fact 20. Sloths are so lazy that they often don't go looking for mates. Instead, a female sloth will sit in a tree and scream, waiting for a male to come and mate with her. Fact 21. Bees actually have 5 eyes in total, 2 complex eyes, like a fly's, and 3 simple eyes, like a spider's. These additional eyes help them navigate and process light in their environment. Fact 22. Iguanas have a third rudimentary eye located on top of their heads. This eye can detect changes in light and is thought to help them detect predators from above. Fact 23. There is a plant in Australia called the Gympie gympie, or the suicide plant. Its heart-shaped leaves are covered in fur-like, poisonous trichomes that lodge into your skin and cause excruciating, lasting pain. The poison can linger for up to a year, and it's considered one of the most painful plant stings you can encounter. Fact 24. There's a species of jellyfish called Turritopsis dohrnii that is theoretically immortal. When faced with stress or injury, it can revert back to its younger polyp stage through a process called transdifferentiation, potentially doing this indefinitely unless attacked or infected. Fact 25. Squirrels can die from stress. When they become overly stressed, they retreat to a safe location, freeze in place, and wait for hours, sometimes even over a day, until their stress levels return to normal. Fact 26. Elephants can detect water underground. Using their tusks, feet, and trunks, elephants are capable of digging for water that is buried beneath the ground, often providing water to other animals nearby. Fact 27. Moths experience love at first whiff. Female moths release pheromones that signal to male moths that they are ready to mate. Male moths can travel miles based solely on the scent. Fact 28. Dogs do love us just as much as we love them. A study of their brain waves shows that their pleasure center lights up more when they see their owner compared to when they see another dog. It's proof that they consider us just as significant as other dogs. Fact 29. Domestic kittens need to stay with their mother for at least 4 months for proper education. If they don't, they're more likely to develop behavioral problems and might not live as long. Fact 30. A kangaroo can get pregnant again 1 to 3 days after giving birth. The mother can pause the development of the embryo until the previous joey has left the pouch or died, effectively keeping a backup baby ready to go. Fact 31. The insect with the longest lifespan is the termite queen, which can live for up to 50 years, and some estimates say even up to 100 years. Fact 32. During the Australian wildfires, wombats extended their burrows to help other animals survive. They even expanded their entryways to accommodate larger animals like sheep. Fact 33. Newborn bat rays and other types of stingrays are born with their fins wrapped around them, almost like a burrito, providing them with extra protection in their early life. Fact 34. Occasionally, a penguin will walk away from its colony and head off alone into the Antarctic wilderness, towards certain death. These penguins are acting almost like zombies, with scientists unable to stop them even when they try. Fact 35. When antelopes are being chased by a predator, some will randomly hop up above the grass to confuse the predator. This tactic helps the herd escape because the predator spends more energy chasing after visible targets, allowing the rest of the herd to escape. Fact 36. Dogs fake sneeze while playing to let others know they're just having fun and not being aggressive. Fact 37. Honeybees can recognize human faces. Research has shown that honeybees are capable of recognizing human faces, a skill that is crucial for their survival as it helps them differentiate between flowers, landmarks, and other vital surroundings. They achieve this by using a similar method to human face recognition, processing a wide array of visual stimuli to identify individuals. Fact 38. A single strand of spider silk is stronger than steel. Despite its delicate appearance, spider silk is incredibly strong. In fact, it is about 5 times stronger than steel of the same thickness. Its lightness and strength make it an incredible material for scientists, who are exploring ways to replicate spider silk for use in medicine and engineering. Fact 39. Water can boil and freeze at the same time. This phenomenon, known as the triple point, occurs when temperature and pressure are just right for the coexistence of all 3 phases of water, gas, liquid, and solid simultaneously. It's a rare event, but when it occurs, it demonstrates some of the most fascinating aspects of physics. Fact 40. Sharks existed before trees. Sharks have been swimming in the oceans for more than 400 million years, which is around 100 million years before trees first appeared on Earth. These ancient creatures have survived mass extinctions and remain relatively unchanged compared to many species on Earth today. Fact 41. The Eiffel Tower can grow taller in the summer. Made of iron, the Eiffel Tower expands in the heat of summer. The metal expands by about 6 inches, 15 centimeters, during the hotter months, which means the iconic structure grows taller as the weather heats up. Fact 42. Bananas are radioactive. Bananas contain potassium, and a small percentage of potassium is the radioactive isotope potassium-40. While the level of radiation is minuscule and harmless, it's still enough to make bananas one of the few foods that can be considered naturally radioactive. Fact 43. Your stomach gets a new lining every few days. The harsh environment in your stomach, full of digestive acids, would damage most tissues, but your stomach constantly renews its lining. It creates a fresh new lining every 3 to 4 days to protect itself from the acids that help break down food. Fact 44. The shortest war in history lasted 38 to 45 minutes. The Anglo-Zanzibar War, fought between the United Kingdom and the Sultanate of Zanzibar in 1896, holds the record for the shortest war in history. The conflict ended with a swift victory for the British. Fact 45. Cows have best friends and get stressed when separated. Research has found that cows have complex social structures and can form close bonds with certain individuals. If separated from their best friends, cows can experience stress, showing signs of anxiety and restlessness. Fact 46. Wombat poop is cube-shaped. Wombats produce cubic poop, which helps prevent the feces from rolling away. The unique shape is created by the animal's intestines, which are unusually long, giving them the time to form the solid blocks. Fact 47. There's enough gold in Earth's core to coat the planet. Earth's core is believed to contain enough gold to coat the entire surface of the planet with around 1.5 feet, 0.5 meters, of the precious metal. While it remains trapped deep beneath the surface, the amount is staggeringly large. Fact 48. Sloths can hold their breath longer than dolphins. Sloths are known for being slow and sleepy, but they also have an extraordinary ability to hold their breath for up to 40 minutes underwater. Dolphins, in comparison, typically hold their breath for only around 10 minutes. Fact 49. Sharks can detect a single drop of blood in an Olympic-sized swimming pool. Sharks have an incredibly acute sense of smell. They can detect very small amounts of blood, as little as 1 drop in an Olympic-sized swimming pool, which is key for locating their prey in the ocean. Fact 50. You can hear a blue whale's heartbeat from over 2 miles away. The heartbeat of a blue whale, the largest animal on Earth, is so strong and deep that it can be detected from a distance of more than 2 miles underwater. Their hearts can weigh up to 1,500 pounds, and they beat around 10 times per minute. Fact 51. The longest hiccuping spree lasted 68 years. Charles Osborne, an American man, experienced the longest known case of hiccups, lasting for 68 years. He began hiccuping in 1922 and didn't stop until 1990, hiccuping up to 40 times a minute. And there you have it, minus 51 mind-blowing facts that you probably didn't know before. From animals with bizarre survival strategies to the mind-bending physics of celestial bodies, the world is truly full of wonders. Whether it's a jellyfish that defies death or a dragonfly that can outhunt most predators, the mysteries of the world are endless. What's the most surprising fact to you?